everyone, my name is Aman Rashid, you're watching Mr. Phone, and this is my first impression of the latest mid-range smartphone from Samsung, the Galaxy A52. But as always, before we start, please take a moment and subscribe to the Mr. Phone YouTube channel if you haven't yet. Also hit the bell icon so that you're notified whenever we post a brand new video. With that said, let's get started. Starting off with the design, the Galaxy A52 is a boxy smartphone and I like how it feels in the hand. Despite the rear panel made out of plastic, I think its quality is just fine. I know not the most premium but definitely durable, although the frame does seem to be metal, I'm guessing. Now this blue color looks absolutely gorgeous. I mean, I can't recall if I've seen this pastel blue sort of a shade on any other smartphone in recent memory, so I'm liking this a lot. At the front, there's a 6.5-inch display. It's a Full HD Super AMOLED panel with 90Hz refresh rate. Samsung claims up to 800 nits of brightness. So I've been using it indoors and outdoors. It gets plenty bright, colors look punchy and vibrant, and yeah, it's a good display, no second thoughts. Now I wish the bezels could have been slimmer on this phone, but I think that would be nitpicking. Anyway, the hole punch is pretty tiny, so that's great. Apart from this, in the software department, you are getting OneUI 3.1 atop Android 11, which is the latest software from the company, so there's that. In this brief time, the software performance has been good mostly. No doubt that OneUI is feature rich, and as I've mentioned in my Galaxy S20 FE and Galaxy S21 Ultra review as well, my favorite Android custom skin right now is OneUI. Although I really wish Samsung would have cut down on the bloatware that comes on Galaxy smartphones, for that matter ads as well, but the good part is that I haven't seen a single ad on this phone yet and I really wish it stays that way. Otherwise, it's been a good experience so far. Now sometimes I do notice frame drops when I unlock the phone or when I open the app drawer, but otherwise scrolling through menus, opening and closing apps, on a whole, transitions and animations, partly thanks to the 90Hz refresh rate as well, have been pretty smooth. By the way, for authentication, there's an optical in-display fingerprint sensor which is just fine. I mean, it gets the job done but definitely not the fastest around. Anyway, it is good to see the Snapdragon 720G chipset is able to take the load, although a more powerful chipset, maybe the Snapdragon 765G or even better the MediaTek Dimensity 1000 Plus, wouldn't have hurt. That being said, I haven't run into any performance-based issue on this smartphone, at least for now. Of course, I have to put this phone through its paces to find out how it performs in day-to-day. How's the gaming performance? Does it overheat or not? All of those details coming up in my full review. For now, let's move on to the camera. First of all, let's get the specs out of the way. The main camera is a 64 megapixel unit with optical image stabilization. This is coupled with a 12 megapixel ultra wide camera and a couple of 5 megapixel depth and macro cameras. At the front, there's a 32 megapixel camera for selfies. Now here are some of the photos that I took during this brief time, and I have to say that the camera performance looks solid, doesn't it? What do you guys think? Share your thoughts with me in the comments. Moving on, I have the 6GB RAM variant with me, which is coupled with 128GB storage. There's micro SD storage expansion that is via the hybrid SIM slot. I would have loved to see a dedicated micro SD card slot, but okay, at least there's an option, so it's cool. There's a 5000 mAh battery under the hood which comes with a 25-watt charger inside the box. Have to check the battery performance in detail. Besides this, you are getting a headphone jack on the smartphone, something that's kind of rare these days. There's IP67 dust and water resistance, glad to have this. Finally, there's stereo speakers as well, which again I wasn't expecting at all, but it is here. Okay, so my initial thoughts about the Samsung Galaxy A52 would be that this phone does look promising. Because if you look at what is being offered, for example, the camera performance is looking good. There's optical image stabilization. Then the phone is IP67 dust and water resistant. There's a 90Hz Super AMOLED display. There's stereo speakers, and of course Android 11 is also there. So all in all, this is looking like a fine package. Now at the time of recording this video, I did not have the price of the Galaxy A52, but I'm surely going to add the price as a pinned comment below. So be sure to check that out and let me know what you guys think. And that's all for this video. These were my first impressions of the Samsung Galaxy A52. Hit the like button if you enjoyed and do share this video with others. As always, thanks for watching, and for all the latest in tech, stay tuned to Mr. Phone. See you guys in the next one.